Hi, boys and girls. This is going to be me going over your I can statements for the week. This is going to be related to our math standard that we have been working on, which is it's really long. It's not going to make a lot of sense when I read it to you, but basically, it has to do with applying the formula to figure out the perimeter of a shape and the area of a shape. So last week we focused mainly on perimeter. And remember, perimeter is the distance around or the rim, so like the outside. And the way we find perimeter is by adding up the distance of all the sides or adding the number of all the sides. And we put a label on it. So it would maybe be like 18 feet or 18 inches. So that goes along with our first I can't statement, which says, I will learn how to solve real world problems by applying the area and perimeter formulas for rectangles. So the formula for perimeter is P equals side plus side plus side plus side. But if my figure has 6 sides, then I'll add all 6 sides. If it has 20 sides, I'll add all 20 sides. We also worked a little bit on area, but not much. So this week is going to be mainly about area. And that's kind of where our second I can statement comes in. And I'm going to read it and then I'll explain a little bit about kind of like what it means. So it says, I will learn how to find the area of complex shapes by decomposing them into smaller rectangles, finding their area, and then adding them back together to solve real world problems. Oops. There we go. Real world problems. So basically, what that means is it's going to be a shape that is complex. So it's not just going to be a rectangle like this. It's going to have all different kinds of sides and it's going to be really funky. So what we're going to do is what we're going to learn how to do is break up that weird shape into smaller rectangles, find the area of each rectangle within that weird shape, and then add them all back together to find the area of the whole thing. So that might sound like a really overwhelming task right now, but that's okay. We're going to be learning about that this week, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it so that you can say, I can find the area of complex shapes by decomposing them into smaller rectangles, finding their area, and then adding them back together to solve real world problems. You'll also be able to say, I can solve real world problems by applying the area formula for rectangles. So these were your I can statements for the week, and we will be working on perimeter and area, mainly area, but we're not going to forget about perimeter just yet.